Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven and welcome to a new game, Water Park Simulator. I was able to get this game very cheaply on a Gamersgate sale. Thought I'd give it a go. Literally just got it for a couple of dollars. As you know, with these kind of games I usually don't want to pay a lot for them. Yeah, and then I found out this is a game by Zen Play, I think they're called, or I think they're the publishers, and I always seem to have issues, or very often have issues with games that are linked to the Zen Play stuff, so I don't know. And as you can see, the resolution of this game is really weird. If we go into options, I've played around with all these, and this is the best option I could find, 1600 by 1200, and it's pretty bad, but that's the best I could find to fit my full screen. But as you can see, it makes things slightly pixelated. Also, there's no option that I can see or work out to get rid of the music. Usually when I do YouTube videos, and how did I end up here? Usually when I do YouTube videos, I like to take off the music because of the copyright issues, but as I just showed you, there's literally no way that I've seen to take off the music. And again, I press back and it takes me here. Awesome. Yeah, kind of broken. Okay, so we're going to go to play. We're going to go to free play. Hopefully we'll start a new thing. Yes, because obviously I want to start off with a fresh thing. So let's pause. We've got £10,000 here. There's a gate here, but I can't work out a way to close the park. So we're just going to put it down to £0, and we're going to pause it. And then even if somehow there are people that enter the park before the park is ready, at least that they don't have to pay any money, because I don't want them to be unhappy. So you get this area. You move the mouse. You move your view, sorry, with the right mouse button, and it feels a little bit. It's okay, but it feels a little bit awkward because I'm used to these kind of games. Whenever your mouse gets to the corner of the screen, that it will automatically move, but not in this game, it seems. Anyway, we've got the building menu for building stuff, and we got the statistics, okay, which obviously should help us when we start, you know, when we open our park. So let's do the most important thing. Let's get the pool ready. The left hand side here is basically what the pool will look like inside, you know, like the inside part of the pool, and on the right hand side this will be what it looks like around the outside of the pool. So I suppose we should build a nice big pool, not too big but relatively big to start with. There you go, because this is our first pool. So, and then what you can do is you can build the pool areas. So we're going to then build a nice big pool area like this, because I imagine we're going to have to put changing rooms and showers and all kinds of stuff all around. So I thought, why not just make a nice big area. Whoopsie. We're not running out of money, no. So why is it red? That was weird for some reason. Whoopsie, it was red. Why is it red on this? Oh, so I think that means because it's near the entrance to the park. So it won't let me go here because it's too near the entrance to the park. Anyway, I think we've got a nice little area there to work with. Let's start by adding some basic attractions. What do you think we should do? How much is this? Don't want to spend too much to begin with, although we do have quite a lot of money. How much is this? 420 for diving tower. Okay, I suppose what we could do is start off with like a diving pool style thing. I don't know if you're supposed to make the pool look deeper when you use these things. No. Okay, so let's put that in the middle. So you've got a nice diving tower. Starting block. Let's put some starting blocks just in case we have anyone who wants to be like an Olympic swimmer. You know, so I think my idea is this first one is going to be more like a serious pool, if you know what I mean. That's my idea for this. Like, it's not like a kid pool, more like a serious pool. Yeah. Put in somewhere for people to climb in and out. There. And on that side. And let's see what else we would put in a serious pool. Although it's I don't know, yeah. I was going to say I could put something in, but no. Sauna. We don't want a Finnish sauna, I think that's supposed to be. No, we don't want a Finnish sauna. So, what to do? I think we should be... I think that's good for now, actually. I can't see anything else. We can put trees... What? I thought that was a tree icon. And we get weird statues. Oh, we can put a Jaws thing in the middle. I'm sure that would go down great. Logs and trees and the like. No, we don't need any of that. Right, so let's try to put in some other essentials, such as toilets. Can I put the toilets off the thing? Yes, I can. So put the toilet there. Put another toilet in there. Like so. And we can actually rotate the view. And it's weird that the music stops when you go out of the build menu. Very strange indeed. Okay, so we can rotate the view and we can have a look here and see. Right, so the toilet is there, so I think I'm going to place the stuff first and then I'm going to like tidy up the flooring later, you know. Okay, so we don't need giant sides. Staff. I'm sure we'll need staff, so let's put in one of these guys. What do you call that? Oh, so this is how we rotate things. Okay, so we can rotate him. And let's go up here. Let's put him bang. Well, I suppose you want him in the corner, don't you? Oh, so this is his area. Okay, I see now. So he basically has an area. So let's just make sure he's covering as much of our area as possible. So let's put him here. Then maybe we can have like a family pool near him as well. Suppose if we put him there. Yeah, let's put him there. No, we're not allowed to put him there. How about there? Okay, let's put him there. Now, for some reason on this menu that there aren't any tooltips at the bottom. You know, on the other build menus it would say what everything is, but for this it doesn't say, so I have no idea. For example, this blue building here, I don't know what that is, but I'm assuming it's like a staff thing. Anyway, let's buy a cleaner. So I suppose if we put the cleaner where the toilets are, and then also we'll put some other stuff there. The cleaner is not really cleaning a big area, are they? So let's buy another one. Put the other cleaner here. And what we'll do is... Are they just going to stand there? No, obviously because it's paused, right? That's weird, I can't unpause it right now. Oh, I think that's because I'm in the build menu. Okay, so I'm going to leave them there, and what I'll do then is I'll put stuff that is bound to get dirty in that corner as well. So let's get attractions going. I suppose the changing rooms. What kind of changing rooms? Portaloo. Honey. What is a honey truck? That does not look like. That doesn't look like a honey truck. It looks like portable toilets. Whereas this says Portaloo. So, cabanas. What is a cabana? I'm assuming this is like changing rooms, is it? I'm assuming that must be changing rooms. Okay, let's put that there? That must be changing rooms, right? I don't know. That's what it looks like to me, but yeah, look, that must be changing rooms. It was a little bit expensive, but we do need some nice changing rooms for these for this water park. Right then. Now I think we need to put some food things in. So let's see. Let's go back to attractions. Get some food stuff going. How about a sandwich hut? Is there much of a difference in price? Yeah, the sandwich hut is not that expensive, so let's get a sandwich hut. Let's see if we can stick the sandwich hut. Stick the sandwich hut there. Beverage booth. Okay. Let's stick next to it a beverage booth. Like so. Let's change the view a little bit again. So we've got toilets, we've got some food and drink options, changing rooms, toilets. I think that'll do for now. We do still have £6,000, so let me just have a look. I think well, I suppose if you have a sandwich shop, we need to have ice cream or something a bit more like junk food, I would say. Yeah, let's put an ice cream, because you know everyone likes ice cream when they come to a water park, I would imagine. Right, bins. We'll need bins. So let's place a bin. Let's place a bin there, and let's place a bin kind of in. I suppose we can just put one in each corner, kind of thing, for now, like so. Hoping that people use them so we don't get too messy. And why is it not letting me? There you go. For some reason it wasn't letting me over that side, weirdly. Okay, another one. So like I said, one in every corner I think will do. Okay, let's put the tables. Let's put a couple of tables near the food. So let's go up here. Got a couple of tables by all the food and stuff. I'm sure that people will want to eat their food at tables. And then what else? I think I'm gonna, under attractions, I believe I can get sunbathing stuff. So next to the pool, so let's go down this way. Okay, so let's put a couple of sunbathers here, shall we? Like so. Yeah, we have to rotate them every time. No, come on, come on. There we go. So we put some sunbathers there. You know what? I imagine we'll probably need more because people usually like to sunbathe. So let's put maybe there as well. And there as well. Okay, so I think we got quite a good basic setup for a serious pool. I can't think of anything else. Let's just run through. So we attractions, pool, attractions, giant sides, staff. So I think we can get one of these guys who wanders about. You know what? So what's the difference between a wander about guy and a guy who's on the chair? Not sure. You know what? I'm going to leave that for now because I don't really know what the difference is. I don't know what this big blue thing is, but I think that's more for when you get more staff. Do we really need an engineer? I don't think we have anything to break, do we? We'll kind of play it by ear with that one. Okay, so we're going to open the park. Before we open the park, we are going to... Right, now I don't know why it won't... Oh, because I think because I'm in this menu. There you go. And then it will automate. Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. So £5. We're charging £5. Let's watch these people come in. Oh, so the cleaners do wander about in this area, so Yeah, they look a bit weird, the cleaners, don't they? And like I said, because there doesn't seem to be any way of making roads, so yeah. And on here, I don't see any indication as to whether people are happy or not. The sound effects in this game are somewhat strange. I think that's supposed to be someone talking now. Why is there something yellow that was dropped? Oh, I think that's someone dropping down like a sunbathing thing. Isn't it? Looks like it. So they dropped down a sunbathing little thing there. Yep, so did they. And there's people just wandering about randomly. Yeah, because there's no way of doing pathing. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? Okay, let's do that now. Let's go into build menu. I forgot to tidy up the areas, didn't I? Build pool area. I forgot to. Oh, it won't let me build here, so that's weird. Okay. So my idea was to put. Oh, and I haven't put showers. That's a bit of a no-no there, isn't it? So what's the problem here? Where do I... Oh, there you go. Let's put the showers here. There you go. I nearly forgot to put showers. Whoopsie. Because they're obviously the showers that they use, you know, before and after they get in and out of the pool. So my idea was to build in front of the toilet so they don't need to walk on the grass, but it would appear you can't build. For some reason you can't build around these attractions, which is a little bit annoying. Okay, let's go into statistics. Revenues and expenses. Okay, so that's the admission thing again, basically, it seems. Statistics. Bathers. So the mood. Here's where we see the mood. Everyone seems relatively happy. I don't know why. Attractions. Yeah, I think that's supposed to tell me what people are using. Objectives. No objectives because this is free play. You know, the menus are kind of glitchy. Look, there's people just wandering randomly around. So the pathing in this is very weird to me. Don't understand why you can't put paths and fences and stuff to stop people just wandering around randomly. And there's no one actually in the pool yet, which is quite weird. Have I done something wrong here? Is there some like staff that I need or something? Is that why no one's using the pool? Oh no, there's someone in the shower. Okay, so they're obviously going in the pool. That's good. So I suppose I do have quite a lot of money. So what I might do is, while people are like wandering around aimlessly, I might just make the kiddie pool, you know. So I think because I can leave this one guy, I can make a fun pool here, look, and it will still be within his area. So let's do that. Yeah, see? Now let's just check that. I don't think it will be covering the entire... Oops. I thought the game crashed then, but it didn't. I thought... Oh, that's perfect. Look, it pretty much is covering the whole pool. So let's make this the fun pool. Building menu. Pool. No, we're going to go for attraction, sorry. So I probably... Did I just get rid of the showers? Did I accidentally just get... I think I just built over the showers. So we need to put in some more showers. Okay, pool. Just build a shower. Just trust me, people won't be happy if there aren't showers. Let's put another one here. Like so. Okay. We've still got just under like £4,800. attractions. Like I said, this is going to be the kiddie pool, the fun pool. So, is there a giant slide available? Let's see. I have a feeling it might be a bit early. So when it says giant slide, all I get is that. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. It said giant slide and it gives me stairs. How bizarre. Okay, so let's get out of that. So I suppose we'll just go for regular attractions, not giant slide. I don't know why after giant slide it would do that. I don't know. So what is this? This is some weird... Oh. So it's almost like a weird, like, pathway. Maybe they can go on things. Rubber rings or whatever you call those things. But, yeah. Oh, it's a jacuzzi. Okay. So let's put in some nozzles. Spray nozzles. Because, like I said, this is like the fun pool. We do need to put in the basics before I forget. So let's put in the in and out stairs here and in and out stairs here before I forget that. Any more basics? So we're not going to have diving boards here, obviously, because we have in the other one. Like I said a million times, this is more like the kiddie fun pool thing. What's this? Large steel slide. Steel slide. Flat steel slide. Water spitting penguins. Okay, let's put the water spitting penguin in the middle. And maybe I'll put one of these umbrellas next to it. Like so. And we'll find a slide that will fit. I'm hoping a slide will fit. Let's get an expensive one. Nope, the slide does not fit anywhere. Okay, the slide, it looks like we're going to be slideless. Maybe just like a basic slide, maybe? Nope. Let's try. Can we put it in this way? No, it would appear it needs a bigger pool. Yeah, see? It needs a bigger pool. So I need to maybe in the future make this pool bigger. So I don't think I can put any slides. How about a small slide? This is like the smallest slide, isn't it? No? Let's rotate it. Which way is that? Nope. Would appear. Oh, there you go. We can put one of these slides. It's just like a rather small slide, but hey, at least we do have a slide. And I think this is going to be way big. Just gonna see. You never know. Oh, there you go. Perfect. There we go. So a couple of slides. Let's let's get out the building menu actually, and let's higher the price a bit. Let's try £7 to get in. So we got a nice little setup here. I don't know. This is really weird because look, everyone's going all over the grass, sunbathing on the grass. It's very strange. But yeah, we've got some kind of basic setup here. I don't see rubbish strewn everywhere. Like, do I really need one of these cleaners to fill, like, to go in every single area? It's actually getting quite busy now. Because they don't cover much of an area, do they, these people? Yeah, see? Oh, so I can expand the range, but the salary needs to go up. Oh, anyway, I'll work that out later. Let's just click on stuff. Yeah, I think everything's good. Everything seems to be working. Kind of. Let's just look at let's just check on the food. Okay, so we can set a price, and we can, yeah, say how much cheese to use in the sandwiches. price per beverage, ice cubes per beverage. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at default and see how that goes. Ice vendor. Ice cream vendor is what they mean. Some ice cream per ice cream, yeah. So, okay, this is our basic setup. I wouldn't envisage doing lots of videos on this game. I'll probably do at least one more video just to show a bit more development of the water park. My first impressions, I would say this game is really not worth a lot of money. The graphics are quite poor. The management as well, like the UI and the graphics quite poor. You can see a lot of the menus look very, very basically made, not very professional looking, not very well honed. I think that's also to do with the weird resolutions. I mean, when you make a game in the year 2014, you need to have more resolutions that are the common ones that people use. You know, such as like a 1080p resolution, which for some reason I can't find for the life of me in this game. You would have thought that would be a no-brainer, wouldn't you? But anyway, so yeah, the graphics and UI is a bit weird. So, you know, it's quite a basic kind of management game for like a water park. You know, it's kind of fun to make a water park, but I can't imagine this game having much like long-term appeal, really. And there isn't really a unlock system. It's just about the money, but the money they give you at the beginning is quite a lot, I suppose. Anyway, guys, yeah, not a bad game, not worth the full price. I would say this game is $5 or under, something like that. Really not that much to the game. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this first video. If you have any specific questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.